Right, so we're continuing the theme now. Remember, I'm selling all this stuff on eBay so that I can get my R3, my Canon R3. However, I'm still trying to prove that there's life in the original, because that's the one I actually own. So instead of all these videos on YouTube with people with thousands and thousands of pounds who can afford the R3 and R1, I can't. So this is my setup. So look, I've got, what you have here is a 300mm. I should have showed you before I put it on. So 300mm prime lens, APO, Sigma. I think it's f4. In fact, I'm sure it is. Yeah, f4. See, it tells you there. So 300mm f4. Now, today isn't quite bright. So the chances of me getting any really strong light, I'm hoping round about 12, 1 o'clock, it gets brighter. Because, so one day I'll sell this lens, yeah, and I'll probably put it, I need some whale oil just to put on here, because listen to how stiff it is. Yeah, and what that needs, just a little bit of, see there, it's a bit dry, so it needs a little bit of whale oil. And what that'll do, it's a electrical lubricant. So it's not actual whale oil, but it's a lubricant that'll allow that to not be so stiff. So anyway, I'm gonna try and get some images with this, but obviously the lens up from this is £1,000. So this is what, 100 quid. So you got to, everything 10x's, everything. So anyone who's into photography knows exactly what I'm saying. You got to 10x all these things. So, but I'm not spending £1,000 on a lens until I've got myself in a position where everything else in my life is working. Do you get what I mean? So, you know, like for example, my books are selling and, you know, I'm doing well and all that type of thing. So then it would be an investment. Until then, it'll just be a nice purchase. So 300mm f4. The good thing about this, and I keep saying 8 frames per second. Now, I have the RS, which I think is 12, but obviously it's film. So why have Canon? I mean, they have now, but back then, why did they not have a digital camera that could hit the same amount as a? I mean, the speed of the focus is like non-existent. Oh, right. So we'll delete them. But that's the difference between shooting in RAW and shooting in. So you press display, press select, and then you move. Why on earth did I have it at -2? I don't know. I think it's really bright. Right, how do I zoom in now? So yeah, it's not as easy to use as the 1DX, that's for sure. You got to go through a number of, that's it. I know now. You press that. Do you? No, I don't know. Doesn't matter anyway. So I'm going to give this a test today. But remember, I've got my Mark IV. Oh, I need to get that grease on there. Some goose grease. Listen, Canon EOS 1D. Not 1DS, not 1DN, nothing. The Canon EOS 1D. Like and subscribe, guys.